the lightning rich ring of fire nobby and his friends. I handpicked 3 very difficult black opal nobbies to cut from a parcel. What a journey this is gonna be. And stay till the end where I reveal the weight of the giveaway parcel for the winner and what is 22. Why is that number special? And that's another giveaway. I also tell you how much money we made on our $150 in our journey towards 10,000. So we packed a lot in this video. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be difficult cut, lots to learn. So let's go and analyze this nobbies and see what this is all about. And have a look at this lightning rich ring of fire.
All right, so this is the parcel that I got and I picked those stones from. Why? Well, firstly, we've got the ring of fire. And I'm hoping that the flames would get higher here. Just like Johnny Cash said. There you go. The middle here doesn't appear to have color. So this is the first difficult one. Number of reasons. Firstly, we're chasing a color here. Hopefully it will show up. But that red is so promising. Look at that fire all around, right? But here must have been sand. And somebody has got rid of that. And it's basically a very thin piece here that's got some of that fire and the gold and the green. So interesting. We're going to work on that. Hopefully we get something out of that. It also has this blue bar here on the black underneath. So I'm just looking forward seeing what happens. This is a discovery video, basically. I don't know if we're going to get anything out of any of them. That's how difficult they are. It's a challenge. The number 2 challenge is this, and this might remind you, for those who've seen my video, when I cut a huge black nobby and I called it the Spartan. This one is similar. It's much smaller, but it's similar. It's got the colors on the black and one black pot. You know, like it's awesome in that respect, but you can see how much sand and difficulty there is. So can we get something out of that? So we'll be working on that. And number 3 is probably the least chances of making something. But you can see there is colors there. And they might be on the black porch here. It's greens and reds. And it's kind of going through it. So my thought is slice it in half and see if we can get some color on the black there and there. So we'll do that. So they the 3 I pick and we're going to work on them. There are some others in the parcel that are easier, like this one. And there is this one, which has this electric rolling blues on black. And it just needs to be sliced and finished. And there is some others that don't have that much color. This one is maybe for the Dremel. But I picked those 3 because they give us that gambling promise of wealth and success. But are they? They have that color. But yeah, you can see what it is. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have this journey. I hope you join me and watch it through and see what we learn. See what expertise I bring to it. Kev, who is the person who put me under the bus here with this nobbies, he's awesome. It's from he's a great supporter and a member here from Bruce's Oz Opal. So look him up and for his auctions on Facebook or Meta, as it's called now. And yeah, it's good value because I got all this parcel for around $500, and there's definitely like, you know, a couple of gems here that will pay for the parcel for sure. So it's a good, and the rest risky. I knew what I'm doing, and as he said, I don't know if he's right. He goes, if anybody can extract anything out of it, blood out of the stone, is you, Tommy. Tommy can do it. Go and see what you can do for it. And it was a very fair price. So let's go and do what we need to do with us. Alright, so we're gonna start with this sand piece, all black inside, but no hope for this one for me, but we need to have a look. So you can see I'll drew the line across because I'm gonna cut it in half. So let's go on the saw and do that. And that's the only way. Don't cut fingers, don't cut your fingers, don't cut your fingers. Joking. This, look how close it looks like. I know you guys are probably, some of you thinking, oh my god, that's hairy, but it's not really. I'm pretty confident in here. And the blade is pretty sharp. It's nice. So, alright. We've got, as expected, sand all over the place. Will we get something out of it? Doesn't look like it. Just doesn't look like it, does it? Good. We still don't go on the wheels. We're going to give it a go. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm not gonna just show you all that I do on the wheels. You can see there's colors everywhere, but with sand. But I'm still gonna go around and see if I can find any color bar or anything going around this stone to see if we can get some kind of an opal gem out of it. It's not looking very likely. As you can see, there is not really clear color bars apart from this one. So here is the two pieces after the chip, and you can see this one is being eaten by sand, but this interesting one, it has actually quite nice color. Still a lot of sand. With a torch, I was able, not 400%, but I was able to tell that some of that sand doesn't go all the way through. So I urge you to use the torch where you can. It's much easier on the crystal opal, but this one might actually surprise us. I really didn't think we're getting anything out of that ball of sand, but there is this color. See that? It's beautiful. It's red, it's green, it's floral, and it's got flagstone in there. Even a little pin fire, which is not coming clearly on this video, just where that black is. Now, I would love it to sit on that black porch or the black backing, but the color on at least half of the stone looks like it's on the gray. So I'm just gonna go and keep doing this till hopefully, look, there is a lot of color, sand too, but a lot of color, and the bar is around the stone now, so it's quite clear we've got the color going in. So I've just gonna go in and work on that sand. And this is what it is. This is what I've been able to get, and look at that, shaping to be a teardrop, dark, not quite black, more like your N6 and 5, but it's got nice color, it's got good size, and look, it's a very big surprise to me that ball of sand. And this proves that you just gotta have a go, because you don't know what's in there. Like, literally, I know a lot of people would just throw that nobby away probably, because they'll go, it's just full of sand. But there's a value here, and unfortunately this piece, as you can see, is just grinding to nothing. That's sand everywhere, and it could have been all like this, but using the saw and a bit of patience, a little bit of expertise, and I think cutting it the right way enable me to get a little, a carat plus of teardrop. See, this one, unfortunately, just sand. That's all you get. But this one is gemmy. Nice gemmy, beautiful teardrop, and ready for dopstick. So we'll just work a little bit on it. But let's go and grab the next one, which is that big nobby, which is black, and it's got color everywhere. Look how black. I love that black porcelain. That it shows you why black opal is so expensive, and it's one of the rarest gems in the world, because that electric color on the black. Now we might not get anything out of this, but I'm just wanting to have a look here on top. But this is shaping up to really be a slicer. I'm gonna have to slice it in many ways, and I'm gonna go and do that, because there is no color bar anywhere, and it's running all over the place, colors everywhere, but nothing consistent. So, you know, you would think this will make something before that sand ball, you know, with that color, but will it? Well, let's go and maybe cut it up. I'm gonna have to cut it up. All right, so we got a few pieces here. Let me show you. So we've got 5 pieces, and I cut it around the color, and you know, it still hasn't got the clear bar. It doesn't have much. So I'm not holding much hope for this. And see, there's just this edges of color, and there is I just think this is really disappointing. I can't see what I can do with it. Probably nothing. There's a bit of purple to chase here. What else we've got? We've got a little bit of speck of color there, but again with sand everywhere. Maybe something there. I just can't see it. Can't see it, and remember, I'm looking closer than you guys are at it. So look, I'm gonna go through them, and I'm not gonna have you sitting here watch this. So I'll just show you the results, and I'm not holding hope. Okay, another one, similar thing. See, it had this vertical bar, and I thought maybe something there, look. And when I had a look inside, that was just on the surface. There was nothing. That's what we ended up with. Basically, the color didn't go through. It was just touching the edge. Now, another one here, similar thing, color touching the edge, but sand on top of it. And what you thought it goes through there, see? Because it's got that. And I thought, okay, I cut off the sides, but it never went through. The middle color underneath was not attached to the top. There were again specks of color. Then this purple one, I chased it. This is what happened. Nothing. The purple was just on the edge. So this whole huge piece basically gave us nothing. So you wouldn't want to pay for it. You wouldn't want to pay a cent for it, to be honest. It was just disappointing. There was an edge here, and this is... I really had to work hard to get even that clean. And we're talking cup, 0.2 carat. And this is the last piece. You can just tell what's gonna happen here, can't you? Let's just fast forward. And this is what happened. Nothing! That's all we got. Crap. Anyway. But this one. The ring of fire. Down, down, down. Will the flames get higher? The ring of fire. Well, the ring of fire is gonna be wrecked, because if I have a closer look and look at the sand and that thin piece, unfortunately, we've gotta get rid of that. Anything that of the color on the thin top part, because the sand goes through. You can see underneath, see the sand there. So there is an opal there, which is clean with the part of the ring, and there is an opal here. And that's thick, nice and thick, might even make a dome. I use the torch, I have a look, the light goes through, so it's pretty clean inside of that, and some of that sand is just on the surface. This is dry, you can see. I love looking at dry opal because you can just see all the sand and inclusions much better. And the light, the torch is great. It just helps so much, especially with translucent or jelly or crystal opals. You can't go wrong. So get yourself a torch and use it. Now, as you can see, I draw the line. We're gonna slice it. We're gonna slice it and try to make 2 gems out of it. And this is our hope. After slicing, we've got 2 pieces. Interesting inside, isn't it? That kind of curvy, there's a black color. There's even blue on the black there. But that blue bar that we saw, we're not gonna chase that. See that? That would be too risky, and it doesn't go through all the opal because of that curvy nature of the portion inside. So we're gonna chase the red. We're gonna get this fire, and I'm hoping that, I really had no hope for this. The nobbies I pick. I said it's challenging, it's very, very difficult, but I just love extracting. Glass half full. There was a thing on the radio, and it said, "What makes you happy?" And I thought of it. You know what makes me happy? Glass half full. So even if difficulties are happening, for some reason, I've been gifted this thing about looking, okay, what's it showing me? What's the positive about this negative thing? And I think that I'm not one to ring a radio or anything. I was just listening to this podcast, but I thought if I was to ring, that's what I would say. Not, people ringing, I have a beer, I go for a swim. Well, a big swim makes me happy. Nature makes me happy, sure. But I think the number one thing is having glass half full. So I picked this worst of the parcel, what I thought. And here we are. We're doing it. And if I can get $50 of those 3 nobbies, that's $50 more than I thought we we're gonna get anyway. And you can see what's coming, right? And you've got this cloudy top. And I know when I was a novice, when I started, I was so afraid of losing the color, and I never used to go deep enough. You can go deep in those because that side color bar is thick, and that's what the key is, the side. Look at the side. All right, so that's the second piece, and it's still, see how much color is deep inside, so you can take fair bit out here to get rid of the sand or the cloud on top. And we're not gonna get black opals here, but they should be dark, and 5s and 6s somewhere there. And we're gonna get 2 gems here because they're gonna clean up. That sand is gonna clean up. And all right, see, the color is deep and it's all over. We've got it on all the edges. So for the novices there, get that edge of the color bar exposed on all sides if you can, because it shows you the thickness, and you can get confident with taking the top off and going further and further. And surely I still make mistakes, surely I still can lose the color, but if you don't do your best, you might miss out on hundreds of thousands of dollars by not doing this, by not doing what is supposed to be done. So shape it and take that milk off, and I just keep doing it. Another thing I wanted to say while I'm doing this, and this is the part of the video some of you might get bored, but I'm gonna fill in with my words. I actually stuffed up. One of the guys got some opals from me a couple of weeks ago, and he's great. His channel is Al Gold Prospecting, and Al's got some opals, and we're gonna collaborate and make a video. He's got a great channel, so check him out. Check Al Gold Prospecting out, and he's been waiting for the opals to create some content. He's not far from 1,000 subscribers too. So guys, if you like his content, give that subscribe like. And he also needs some watch hours. So give him some watch hours. There's some great content, not just gold. There is minerals. He looks for different rocks. And he was gonna do the opals. He was so excited waiting. So I apologize. It's my fault. He said, "Where are the opals? Where are the opals?" And if I didn't check, I thought it just takes time to go to US, and I posted it. I actually didn't post them. So I want to give him a prompt, and there's gonna be some collaboration. He's gonna get some opals, and we're gonna do some Australia US opal collab together. So that's gonna be fun. Al, thanks for the support. I hope you go well with your channel, and those opals are coming to you. So hopefully this community will help you. Now, just want to talk a little bit about this one. See that milkiness? That's the sand that's sitting on top there. But if you didn't have that color bar exposed, you wouldn't know how far you can go. And you probably wouldn't know as a novice that you can actually take it off. You might have to bring it in a bit as well, because maybe part of that sand goes through all the way to the porch down below. So yeah, I skipped it. I went and started bringing it in and taking that off more and more, and still looking, and don't want to make a mistake, but look at that fire. Like, there's a lot of color in that, and that milkiness on top is just spoiling it. So all right, I'm still confident I can take it to another level. And now this is what happened. There was a crack underneath. Another lesson for you guys. Not all cracks go through. I was scared that it's gonna break in half. Luckily, it was just a flake. Just a flake, not a crack all the way through. And we've got a nice, thick stone here. See that? And now you can see that blue. Lucky we didn't chase it. It doesn't go through. So this is a great stone for the lessons. Now, here is after me really doing my best to produce a great color on them. And look at that, the milkiness came off. The color is coming through nice and bright. They are not black, they dark opals, lighting rich dark, but look at that. I mean, we've got to have hundreds of dollars here in this too. As a retail, a lot of my stones are sold as a wholesaler, or you can say fairly discounted, because that's what my business is. I've got some finished ones, but I still sell them discount. I buy them cheaper, you guys get them cheaper. That's the idea. But those three, it's a success, isn't it? I mean, we got 3 out of nothing, out of a very difficult card. So yet again, I am happy with the result. All right, so just a quick recap. This is a crap pile. So we have nothing here. It's all about those 3. So we've got this beautiful little oval. Let's see what it weighs. That's 1.4 carats. There you go. Red. It actually looks so much better in my hand than on the video for some reason. It is really bright. Hang on, maybe the light. Yeah, maybe a bit more light. Yeah. So that's 1.4 carat oval, beautiful rub. Clean. Then we've got this black directional color with a bit of flagstone there and floral pattern, and it's shaping to be a teardrop. Now I left this bit of black potch because it actually has a color in there, just basically just like a pin fire little color, and in your hand you will see it, but you could just bring it here and keep it that way. So This weighs 1.35. Wow, like it's not black. I did say black, but it's got that black patch there, see? But the color sits on the gray pretty much. So it's a dark opal. And then we've got this one, another oval. And look, that is fire. So the ring of fire has really we didn't get the ring, we got the two stones, but look at that. Again, dark opal. There's that blue color bar wasn't worth chasing. You can see what happened there. That's not a crack, by the way. It's just the way that the pot shaped. We got rid of the crack. So, but look at that. That is bright as, and it's red, and that's 1.15. So ready for dopstick. Those three. We didn't get much out of this. There is also this little thing, but that is got some color on black, and that's only 0.1 of a carat, so it's cheap for the vials. And so you can see these big nobbies. We had like 100 carats there with them, and we ended up with what, 3, or a bit more than 3, just 3.5 carats of gems. But nice. I'm quite happy because I got those difficult ones, right? So I got something out of it. Let me know, what do you think they're worth? Maybe I should auction them on the website. I might do that. 3 rubs, and I put it for auction. See if anybody wants it. So, and I'm gonna put them at 200 plus at auction. So there'll be link below. There you go. Beautiful 3 rubs. Believe me, looking much better in my hand. We still got, that was a $500 parcel, as I say. We still got this. And all these nobbies. I have to say that I don't have hope for many of them. This one obviously is a good one. It will make something, and it's decent because it weighs, that's 20 carats. So big, and it's color all over. Something could clean up here, you can see there. So that's a possibility. Then we've got this, which has got this blue in there. So maybe blue on black. And of course this one. And that's big, but you can't weigh it. And this is what I mean about selling rough opal per carat. I'm not a big fan of that. Anybody that knows me knows that, look, you're going to lose all this. It's all about just that. But I see everybody going, oh, look, 59 carats. Well, it's about 10 here usable. So, maybe people should say what's usable, because there's nothing in the rest, or just cut it off and just sell that. So anyway, this is what it is, and I think it's a good value. All right, and now the drum roll. It's our 22 stones that we're giving away. Yeah, what's happening? Who's gonna get it? Look, it's on 0. Dun 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 dun. 1.506 ounces. That's 213.5 carats. Whoever is closest to it, or whoever guessed it first, will get this beautiful opals from all over Australia. Boulders, crystals, inlays, lambinas. Awesome. So congrats. I will announce that in a community post, and who that is once I go through all the comments. All right. And now what's with the 22? Okay, for this you can see my face.
All right, so 22. Now, what does it mean? There's been a lot of comments and some really good creativity, but there was one person that has actually got close to the real story, or at least on topic. So I explain. Firstly, I want to mention Hugo at Tube, who had a story very creative, and this is what he said. I read it out to you. Number 22. On your 22nd birthday, your mates took you out for dinner. What you ordered costed 22. Insert appropriate currency if you wish, Korea, Japan. As the time approached, 10 p.m., 22 hours, your mates each bought you beverage of your choice, 22 in all. In spite of how you felt the next morning, 22 is a lot of beverages. You decided 22 must be a lucky number because I survive, I suppose. He said he took crystal ball, that's what he saw. Well, not far from the truth maybe when I was younger. So that was creative. There were other creative things, kind of similar, with the 22 being an angel number, or J.S. Gilbert said 22 from a Bible derived from good deeds. Well, it's a little bit like that. And I've got a paper here. I had to write down. There was so many comments, guys. So the person who won the 22 and what's in there, who won and what, that was at Glenn Downey. So he said that maybe, and I read it out here, I've got in 22 possible your birthday, and maybe you'll have kids born on that day also. Well, kind of factual. That's why he gets what's in the box. And what's in the box, here it comes, and it's this beautiful dolphin. The dolphin with the lightning-rich black opal in it. So, made by Kev from Bruce's Oz Opal. So I got it from him. Actually, we did kind of a swap. He got some opal from me. I ended up with a dolphin and I'm giving it to you. And members actually helping that because I asked members, what should I put in the box? And the dolphin was the favorite. So maybe you consider being a member and get involved closer in our community. That'd be awesome. Help me with a few dollars a month. And you get a discount on Opal. You get involved in decisions. You get some raw footage, uncut footage, early videos. Oh, there's so much value. So check out the memberships. And I hope you join me growing this community. The members are at the moment deciding, well, helping me decide once we get to the 10,000, what we're going to do with the 10,000. So there is a discussion and throwing back a few ideas. So it's a great community, and I'm really chuffed that I have members and people are joining me and getting involved and really being part of it, because it's not, I'm running the channel, I'm doing the footage, but it is about the community and all of you guys. And so, okay, the box. This is what Glenn Downey, please contact me and let me know how to sort you out. And Glenn gets based on the facts. And now what the story is. The story is that I was born on 11/11, 2 11s. My kids are also 11 and 22. That's why Glenn had a punt and got it right. Now, I share also the birthday with my dad, 11/11. So it's been following me all my life, these numbers. With sports, I play with number 11. If I could get 11, I got 22. And when I was a little bit older, I studied a bit of numerology. I find out that 11 and 22 are master numbers. And they come with good deeds and good, making a difference. Now, maybe it's a bit of a taboo. I don't know what you guys believe it. But this is the story. So the numbers follow me. It's shared in a family birthdays everywhere. And hence, I picked the 22 stones. Sorry. And also, I had a chance to look at the weight of the parcel, which we know was 213.5. And the closest number on the guess was 222. There was few of you put 222, but I paid 222.222. The first person who did it 8 days ago and I'm just looking here on my computer. So excuse me for scrolling down here, but he was actually the second person to comment on the lot 8 days ago, and it was tilt 4983. Please contact me. You have won the rough parcel of opals. You said 222 carats first, and there was no point. And as far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of comments. If I missed it, let me know if I missed somebody. And I appreciate that was close. There was a lot of you very close with the guesses, but it's at tilt 4983 that gets the parcel as the closest and the first. And don't forget about the auction of the opals from today. Those 3 wraps, lightning rich dark opals with that color, starting at $200 for the lot. Whoever gets it, I mean, they're worth a lot more than that. Put it in a jewelry, the money makers. And this is me giving to the community because I got it for a good price. Yes, I had to work for it, but it worked out. So whatever it goes for, it goes for. And if it does go for 500, I will make that part of our journey. And then we're gonna have more money. Now, the last thing, journey 150 to 10K. We are 2 grand in. We've got 2 grand. $150 became 2 grand. I don't think we're far away from 10. If you look at the percentage of growth. Mind you, I haven't found good opals. This lightning rich that I just did, I didn't include it in this journey because it was risky. I think I bought it okay, not as well as the other parcels, but it was risky. So I'm still looking for the stones. Maybe you've seen my short with the big Lambina opal. I was thinking of getting that massive stone for our journey, but also I wasn't sure about it, so it's not part of it. I'm looking for opal, and hopefully I can get some beautiful opal, some good footage for you guys. So, all right, the giveaways are done. I will confirm that in a community post. Please put in the comments any questions, anything you need help, that you enjoyed this video. Give me a like and subscribe, please, if you like here, and if you haven't subscribed yet, that'd be great help. And I'll see you on the next one. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. That was a great, I hope you enjoyed that. It was awesome. And also the Ring of Fire. Okay, I'm going.